And we are live on YouTube and TikTok. Good morning, everyone. Hi, my name is Sursa. Welcome to my daily life with purpose. This month, we are discussing about something that would help us in our character development. So, this month, we've started a 30-day challenge of character development. Okay, so we are now down September 7. We are now down on our day 7. We are going to discuss about self-awareness. Just for a brief summary, day 1 we have discussed about gratefulness. So we will practice every single day. We will challenge ourselves to practice one character, one attitude, one virtue, okay, every single day, and it will add as the day goes by. Okay, so day 1 we have discussed about gratefulness. I can't imagine myself when I'm in on day 20, and I will uh, make a summary of all the what is this of all the days that we have discussed. So day 1 we've discussed about gratefulness. Where we are practicing how to be grateful, how to focus on the things that we have, how to you know stop focusing on the things that we don't have. Fill our hearts and minds with gratitude. Okay. Day 2 we talk about gentleness. Okay. We need to practice how to be gentle to ourselves and to others and to the situation around us. Okay. So for day 2 we will need to practice gratefulness and gentleness. Okay. Hello, hi Kiran. Day 3 we discussed about honesty. Honesty. Okay. Telling the truth to yourself and to others. Day 4, it's about integrity. It's connected to honesty. You are telling the truth to yourself and to others, and with integrity, how you're going to keep that truthfulness in you without expecting any reward, even doing the right thing, even if no one is supporting it, no one is approving it, no one is agreeing with it. So doing the right thing, okay, even if no one sees it. Okay. Day 5 we talk about humility. We need to practice to be humble. Humility is not at all a weakness. Okay. Humility is a powerful attitude that we need to possess. Okay. We need to be humble. No matter, the more you know, the less you know. The more you know, the less you know. I tell you, every single day here, more than you, my dear viewers and followers, I am the one learning a lot. Every single day, I am learning new things. Okay? I'm learning new things. So we need to be humble. The more you know, the less you know. Okay? Day 6, we talk about willingness. Imagine yesterday when we were talking about willingness, I didn't even imagine that willingness, the word willingness, is important in character development. I didn't even imagine that I need to be willing to change. I need to be willing to correction. I need to be willing for growth. I didn't know that the word willingness is part of character development. So, see, I'm learning. And so many ask about how to find their purpose, how to find the meaning of their life, how to identify their talent. All these things that we are doing every single day is leading us to our ultimate purpose. Okay, the reason why maybe we are not recognizing our purpose, we are not practicing our talent or core gifts, because we do not possess the right attitude, the right virtue, the right character. So it is very important for us to focus on ourselves first, teach ourselves first to be ready and be the right person. Okay? So today we are going to discuss about self-awareness. How self-awareness is very important in character development. Okay, how self-awareness is important. What are the things that triggered you? What are the things that make you angry? What are the things that make you sad? What are the things that make you annoyed? Okay. Allow me to read some comments here. We will make a TikTok dance. Are you ready to make a TikTok dance collab? Angelic, I haven't seen you dancing anyways. Have you heard of surveys and microtasks? No. What is that all about? Hi, country girl. Good morning, po. So today we will talk about self-awareness, and we are down with our week one. Imagine how time is flying so fast. How time is flying so fast that we can't even imagine that it's already September 7. You've seen me. No, I haven't seen you dancing. Where? I think you have a talent for dancing. Hi, Dr. Camelia. Good morning. So we are now down to our uh, day 7, self-awareness. If something is triggering you, someone is triggering you to your limit, pay attention. This it may have a special message for you. Okay? Time passed so fast. Yes, yes, very fast. I'm telling you. Sometimes I do not want to close my eyes at all. Because when I close my eyes, it is as if one day have passed. One day have passed. Like, oh, I just closed my eyes and um, another day is gone. It's running so fast. And what is it telling us? So it's kind of like a self-awareness also. We need to be aware that time is running. We, you know, time we may delay, we may procrastinate, we may delay, we may stop, but time will not. Time will continue tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. It will not wait for us. It will not wait for me. It's kind of disturbing me. Just a moment. It's kind of disturbing me. This painting on my back. It's not straight. Sorry. Sorry, it's disturbing me. Like, why it's not. Anyways, now it's better than earlier. Anyways, you know something. You know something. You get to know better. You get to know me better day by day. Yeah, yes. My friends usually call me OCD. Oh, I remember yesterday. The one person who asked, I don't know, I hope you will be here. I think the name was Roberto. I just hope that you are here because the topic for today is related to the question you've asked yesterday. He asked yesterday that how to control my anger. Only people who focus on details are successful. Oh, is it? Really? I'm manifesting. I will be successful one day. But anyways, okay, continuing to the sample because self-awareness, it's related to self-awareness. Yesterday, Roberto asked about how to control my anger. Okay. And I said, identify first what triggers you. Okay. And that's exactly the topic for today. Triggered, you have to pay attention. What caused the feeling of anger? He said, I am in a sharing room. I am an organized person. And when I am coming home, like in our room, and it's dirty, it triggers me. I feel angry. I feel bad about my roommates. And I told him that I have the same issue. Like my friends usually call me ok ok, like OCOC, OCD. But I was not diagnosed. Okay, I'm not diagnosed with that because I don't have money to go to the expert. I'm not diagnosed, but they told me that I'm positive with OCD. But I told, because I cannot start things, like my table is messy, my bed is messy. I cannot start things. I cannot go out unless the room is clean, because I wanted to go home. The room is clean. So when I started having a roommate, okay, it triggers me a lot. Like, why this one is not fixed? Why this one is not? But I learned. Believe me, I learned. Angelic, are you kidding? What is this? Believe me, I learned how to manage. Choose your stress. Choose what you can control, and what you can't control, ignore. I've learned that. Imagine, I'm an OCD. They call me OCD person, but it will just trigger me day by day, every day, because I cannot change them. They are not like me. So what I'm doing, I can clean what I can clean. If I can't clean, let it be. I can fix my bed. If you cannot fix your bed, let it be. So you just focus on your own thing. Would you 5K likes? Please don't change yourself. Yes. Kamel and Angelic, you are commenting something. Only people who post great. Angelic, is it true? Are you kidding or what? Please don't change yourself. Would you like 5K likes? I think with Angelic I can get 5K likes today. Happy to hear you. Hi Suman, hello. So that is self-awareness. Okay? We need to identify um so that's one of the example. That's one of the example. What triggers you? Why are you feeling angry? Okay? For those who are new here, feel free to comment your uh, name, location, and if you have any question related to the topic or any random question, feel free to comment on uh, the comment box. Put your question on the comment box, because I do believe it's all connected. Whatever we are discussing from day 1 to 7, they are all connected to each other. Yeah, they are all connected to each other. So feel free to ask randomly, what is it that is disturbing you today? Okay. Could you please advise me how to improve speaking English? Oh, this is the common question also that I am receiving. First and foremost, I'm not a teacher. Okay. My English, my English as well is not perfect. Okay. So every time I'm watching my replay, the live replay, I can notice a lot of mistakes as well. But if I can have uh, a tip or tips for you on how to improve your English speaking skills, your vocabulary, and in general, my I have only uh, top like two advice for you. Okay, Con- just start reading. Read and read and read books as long as you can. Like devote at least 1 or 2 hours a day to read books or to listen to podcasts. These are the two, like read books, listen to podcasts. If you can do both, better. Number two, write down unfamiliar words, write down new words, right? So then look for the meaning. In that case, you will improve or also your vocabulary. Okay, it will help you a lot. And when you are reading, read loudly. Read loudly, like uh, like you can hear your voice, you can hear your pronunciation, and if you are in doubt, you can always go to YouTube or to Google and check for the proper pronunciation of the word. Okay, so during our time, a millennial, okay, there was no computer, there was no Google, there was no YouTube during our time. My only teacher is my mother, and the advisory class during my elementary and high school years. Okay, there was no YouTube. Our uh, tool in improving our English speaking skills and vocabulary is just books. Just books. There was no podcast even during the time. So we are only using books. So why are so many people nowadays are, you know, having difficulty in improving their English? Because they depend so much on the internet. Some of you are devoting so much time on TikTok just to read English articles. And then after that, you will leave and then find again another TikTok live that will allow you to read one, two, three paragraph in English. And after that, you will leave. The best thing you can do is be willing, like our discussion yesterday, day six, be willing. Willing to sacrifice time and devote, like your time in watching Netflix, sacrifice time in on TikTok. Instead of doing that, go grab some books and start reading at least 1 to 2 hours a day. Okay, and then have a notebook, a particular notebook that you can write, that you will write new words, and then look for the meaning of it. Because the moment you write it, you will remember it. Okay, so that's my top two tips for those who wants to improve their English speaking skills and their vocabulary. Okay, because if you don't know the meaning of the word and you don't know the spelling, if you didn't write it yourself, you will not remember the proper spelling of the word. You will not remember the meaning of it. So, writing the word will practice your spelling and it will be kept in your head. So that's my two tips for those who wants to improve their English. And I think most of the people who are asking here are from Algeria, uh, um, Egypt. Okay, I don't know where are you from. Hi Treb, good morning. Could you, yeah, yeah, Suman Bantawa. Hopefully, I have given you the answer. So you just have to do that. Okay, surround yourself with the books, and don't just have books near you and that's display it. You buy books, and then you put it in your desk, on your table, or in your cabinet, and you just display it. Go get grab those books and start reading. Okay, so that's my two tips. Okay, can we proceed? Can we proceed? Can we proceed with our discussion? Self awareness. Self awareness, as it said, dear sister, I truly appreciate your valuable advice. I will follow it sincerely. Thank you so much. And devote, um, what else could I say to you, Suman? More than you have to thank me, you have to thank yourself. If you will, again, say this day one, gratefulness, you are thankful. Day two, gentle, be gentle to yourself. That little by little, you will not become professional overnight. You need to do it day by day. Okay. Honesty, be honest to yourself. That once you said to me that I will follow you diligently, sincerely, you will do it. And then integrity, do it even if you no one is watching. Okay, I'm just applying the character development that we are discussing here. Okay, thank you for your humility. Okay, that is our day five. That you need to improve. That your English is not that good enough, so you need to improve. So you know for yourself that I'm not good enough. I need to learn. Okay, and then willingness. Okay, day six, our willingness. Please be willing to sacrifice some things in order for you to achieve the thing that you really want for growth. Be willing to for growth. Okay, now self-awareness. Self-awareness, you have to identify what is stopping you? What is triggering you not to do it? Okay. Is it laziness? Is it procrastination? Is it emotion? Oh, I'm not feeling okay today, so I will not read. I will not open the book. I'm not in the mood. So you have to be self-aware. Are you married? No, I'm not married. Okay, that is direct answer. Any case, any more question before we proceed with our discussion? Okay, self-awareness. Triggered. I have this before I will go to the example. I came to understand lately that every time I'm doing something for someone, like for example, um, this is part of self awareness actually. Like for example, I cook something. I cook something. Like I prepare for dinner and nobody eats. I feel bad. I feel bad. If someone is telling, okay, I'm busy, I need to go now, and they didn't even touch the food that I cook, I feel bad. It triggers me. And as I read about the topic for today, it's something that I need to improve. It's something that I need to improve. If you guys are experiencing the same thing, like for example, you prepared something you for someone, and and for some reason they weren't able to appreciate it. They weren't able to touch it. They weren't able to see it. They weren't able to taste it, and you feel bad. I feel mad, totally mad that why they haven't touched my the food. I spent effort on it. Respect. I need respect. I need. So as I read the self-awareness part of character development, this is one factor that I needed to improve. I needed to improve. Sister, I always get nervous speaking in front of respected people. Why does this happen to me? Um, okay, I will go back. I will get back to you. Okay. So so this is self-awareness. Now, Suman, that could also be possible example of self-awareness. Yeah, that is also possible that you are aware that I am not confident. I am feeling nervous. Why are you feeling nervous? Because you have doubts, because you have fear, because you are not confident. Okay, so how to improve? How to improve? So read and read and read and read. Listen to podcasts. I don't suggest that much watching movie. Sulman, I don't suggest that much watching movie can help your um, English speaking skills. Okay, because watching movie will have characters that will distract you. Instead of focusing on the words, instead of focusing on the subtitle, instead of focusing on the conversation, you will be distracted by the characters because you are seeing them. But when you read and you listen to podcast, your imagination is working. Okay, you are the one creating the movements. Oh, someone knocked the door, someone opened the door, someone is eating, someone. So your imagination is working when you are reading and listening to the podcast. Okay, so the in order for you to feel that, you know, when I was in high school, I used to participate in declamation and oratorical contest. If you know declamation and oratorical contest, declamation like, you know, impromptu, improm, im, public speaking also, you know. So one time in my like I was in third year high school, I participated in oratorical contest, and after the first two lines, I forgot, and I stopped for almost more than a minute. Okay, because I saw my mother in front of me. I saw my mother in front of me, and she was watching, and I totally forgot all the lines. And then after more than a minute of shivering in front of the audience, I was like, then finally I got back and then completed, finished the piece, and then if I even won first place. I was too afraid that maybe I will not win the oratorical contest because I stopped. I forgot. But at the end of the day, I still won the contest. I won the first place. Why? Because there are other factors or criteria in judging the contest. So it seems like I'm still the best. So, but I was crying, really. I was so nervous. That moment of minute that I stopped, I was so nervous. And what I did, I start reading and reading and reading books. Okay. So I told myself also maybe I didn't practice that much. So if the next time that I will be participating a contest, may it be declamation, may it be impromptu, may it be oratorical contest, I need to practice because that only means that I am lack in practice. You know, I lack in practice. Okay, I have problem that I can say no to things that I'm not uncomfortable with. If you have any advice, I would be grateful if you could guide me. I have no motivation for losing weight, which I'm trying for years now. Can you suggest one book for a starter? How old are you? It depends. It depends. As any books will do actually, but novel novel can also do. But I have here Ikigai. I think I'm always suggesting this book Ikigai all the time. This is a general book, Japanese book. Okay, you can use this because this is also can help you find your purpose, what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. Okay, so I need to go back to some question. Um, Suman, okay, hopefully you got the answer. The only way that you can avoid this nervousness in public speaking, you need to practice a lot. You need to practice a lot. Okay? Because that is fear, that is doubt, that is not confident. You are not confident because you know for yourself that you are not ready, that you haven't practiced. Okay? So practice a lot. Okay? Going to the next question. I have problem that I can't say no to things that I'm not comfortable with. I think that when was the last time we discussed about this, Angelic? If you remember, we discussed about something like this, saying no to things that I'm not comfortable with. I think it was about, it's honesty and integrity as well. With this, we in our day 3 and 4, honesty and integrity, doing the right thing even if no one sees it, no one approved it, no one support it, no one is agreeing with it, doing the right thing. Okay, but there was a particular discussion here that we talked about saying no to things that I'm not comfortable, because that is different from willingness. Willingness is saying yes to growth, saying yes to correction, saying yes to opening your heart to new things. But this one, when see, my memory is failing. There was a time that we discussed about this thing. Conflict. When we discuss about conflict, how to deal with conflict, we talk about this. Because normally when you say no, especially to your friends, to your family, because of the things that against your belief, against your principle, it will create conflict. It will create conflict because, oh, you are not my friend. I thought you are my friend. You should support me. You should believe in me. You should participate in this because you are my friend. But they are against your belief. They are against your principles. You are not comfortable with it. And like for example, the one thing that we used as an example there was gossiping. You don't like gossiping, but your friends likes to gossip about other people. They badmouth others, but you don't like it, and you said no to it. Okay. Another example is when you are working. Your boss is keep giving you pile of works, load of works, and learn to say no. That I have so much already on my plate today. Maybe I can do that, or maybe let's try to prioritize which one really is the priority for the day. Okay. Saying no is not arrogance. Saying no is not arrogance if you are saying it with gentleness. If they didn't like your no, it's no longer your problem. At least you are honest. You are honest that I don't like this. I'm not comfortable with it. Now, the next step for you is, are you going to stay in that circle of friends that are still that are continuously doing the things that are against your beliefs, that are against your will, or are you going to get out? Maybe because they are your comfort zone. You need to get out of that comfort zone. Okay, and look for the right people who will be there in your circle with the same belief, with the same principle. Okay, so saying no is not a weakness. Saying no, you just have to say it with gentleness. Okay, not in arrogance, not in a rude way. No, I don't like it. You just have to be honest to yourself and to your friends or to the people, whoever they are, that you don't like them. You just have to say no. That's it. Like for example, attending a party. You are an introvert, and some of your friends are extrovert. They always wanted to go to the party, and you don't like it. Then say no. Okay. Be honest. Be honest. If they are truly your friends, they will understand it. Okay. If it will create conflict, talk about it in private. Okay. Uh-huh. If you have any, okay, as I have no motivation for losing weight, which I am trying for years now. I have no motivation for losing, which I am trying. It's a matter of discipline and consistency. I have problem the same way because exercising for me is a tough task, which my body needs. So what I'm doing is at least I'm devoting 10 to 15 minutes a day, just stretching, stre- you know. So it's a matter of decision, consistency, and discipline. Okay, because that is what you want. That is exactly what is your goal. So go for your goal. Like for me, I wanted to do live every single day. I needed to wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. to start the live. Otherwise, I will be in my bed. So it's discipline, it's consistency. Yeah. So, man, can you suggest one book? Okay, I think that is answered already. Thanks a lot. Your advice taught me many things from your past experience. Yes. I cannot share. I cannot share what I don't have. I can only share what I have from my experience, from my personal story. So that is why, you know, in this life, mostly I'm using my personal lessons learned in life, experiences, and reflections. Can people be both introvert and extrovert? There is this thing they called ambivert. There is the called new term for extrovert and introvert. ambivert. I thought I am ambivert because there are times that I like to mingle with people, but there are times that I don't like it. But when I started working from home and trying to assess myself, I am an introvert. Why? When you are an introvert, it doesn't mean that you don't want to speak to other people, that you don't want to go out. You just know your limit. You just know your limit. My friends, they are as telling me, Ate Circe, you are not introvert because you are talkative in front of other people. You are talkative. Like, for example, what I'm doing right now, I'm talkative to you guys. Okay? You are not introvert because you speak to strangers. And I did realize introverted people are more comfortable talking to strangers than to their family and friends who actually know them. And I'm still learning, you know. But Artist Studio 2021, there's this word they call ambivert. They are telling that ambivert can be both introvert and extrovert at the same time. So for that, I think I still have little knowledge about it, but I consider myself introvert. There was a time that maybe I tried to understand those people who are telling me that you are not introvert. So I try to assess myself. Maybe I am ambivert. And the more I dig deeper about it, the more I realize that I am indeed an introvert because I love being in the room alone. And when I go out, I am selective. And when I talk a lot like this, you are a stranger. And yes, I love talking to strangers because I get to know them deeper. I love deeper conversation. Okay. Good morning, one for all 386. Sorry, my I'm kinda delay. I think there are 12 messages that I still need to read. What's up? Okay. Are you fine? I am good. Discipline number one condition for success. Yes. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Dr. Camelia, for sharing the live. No, self-certified life coach ko no. Oh, really? Self-certified? No. I don't even consider myself as life coach yet because doing this again is not just you are learning, I am learning. What I'm doing is what I am learning day by day and sharing. That's it. Okay. I don't consider myself as life coach or whatsoever. I'm not even a teacher. I'm not even a pastor or whatsoever. I'm just a simple human being. Okay. That following whatever God wants me to do every single day. Okay? So, VVV, I know you are kabayan kasi may kuno. So, let's be respectful po. Can introvert become extrovert and how? I, again, in that manner, I don't know. Like, because I have little knowledge about it. I just focus on what I am. Like, I don't know if the Dr. Camilla he is here. They can maybe help me answering those questions. Okay. He said She said it can be, right? It can be from extrovert, from introvert to extrovert. So there is character development change. There is a huge change that is happening. Are you Sagittarius? Are you asking me if I am Sagittarius? I am Pisces. If you are asking me, Dr. Camilla, I am Pisces. I was born in the month of March, so I am Pisces. Okay. The number one that will bash you and the number one who will not support you are actually you. Stick and bones, like your blood. Okay, Basam Sham. Okay, let's go back to any more question. Oh wow, yes, I was asking you. Impressive. Why? Before I used to uh, read horoscopes about Pisces, this thing. But I started to, because they only serve as a guide, but I want to know why it's impressive. A lot of people are Pisces. I love your performance. Oh, really? So they said Pisces are creative and positive. They have positive outlet in life. But if you will ask me, everyone has their own positive and negative sides. They have their own good and bad sides. Okay, so everyone does. Okay, any more question? Let's proceed about the self-awareness discussion. Okay, self-awareness, they said, it's the ability to observe our own thoughts, okay, and emotions, and how do we respond to things, how do we react to things around us. So before before I'm telling you with all honesty, before, because I have so much pain in my heart, I have so much grudge and resentment in my heart. Some things can easily trigger me. Okay, some things can easily trigger me. If someone is bad mouthing, if someone is, if I found that someone is telling lies about me, you know, how do my hidden biases affect my choice without me realizing it? Hidden biases. I will tell you one thing about hidden biases. Okay, so just I will just proceed with this story that every time I came to know about someone is lying, character assassinated me, I feel bad, and I keep thinking of it day by day. So there are wounds in my heart and in my mind and in my soul that it triggers me. That once I start thinking about them, it paralyzed me. I cannot do anything. Okay, so that is one example that I needed to be aware of and try to control the emotion. Instead of being affected, instead of being ruled by it, I needed to control my emotion and try to divert it into something positive. So that's self awareness. Okay, going back to the question, how do my hidden biases affect my choices without me realizing it? Would you believe? I told this one time. I have my left and right hands. Okay. I have my left body and my right part of my body. Would you believe that my bias is my right hand, the right part of my body? And this is funny because when I am nail polishing, when I am doing something or cleaning, I make it a point that the right part of my body is getting more clean than my left part of the body. So I think that's hidden bias. Is that what you mean? Artist Studio 2021. This is funny, really. I told the same story to my friend when we were doing our nail polish, and I told her, make sure that the right one is getting, clean. You can mess around with my left nails, but not with my right nails. Okay, when I am when I am cleaning shoes and or slippers or whatsoever, I make it a point that the right side of the shoes is more clean than the left side. So I don't know why it's like this. Dr. Camilla help me. I don't know why it's like this. So I have hidden biases. So I think that's normal. Okay? I think that's normal. Because I came to believe that left is bad, right is good. So I have heard about unconscious bias. Do you know about it? I don't know about it, but is it the same to the example I give you? Maybe I have unconscious bias to myself, to my body. Can you please give an example of your unconscious bias, artist studio? That's very interesting and never heard of. But yes, right is good and many religions true. Not not on the religion only point of view, but I don't know. I love more my right part of my body, and not only that. Like for example, some things that I needed to put on the left and the right. You know, I think that is also part of my ok thing. So let me try researching about that unconscious bias. Okay. See, today I'm learning again new thing. This unconscious bias. Okay. What is unconscious bias? Unconscious or implicit bias is a term that describes the associations we hold outside our conscious awareness and control. Unconscious bias affects everyone. Unconscious bias is triggered by our brain automatically making quick judgment and assessment. Ah, okay. The kind of bias is often preconceived and learned in one's early childhood and can affect how an individual treats certain people around them. Some examples are conscious bias include racial bias, gender bias. Oh, okay. Okay. You know, I've taken it literally. Um, I have taken it literally. I think that that could be another example of self awareness. Okay. You are aware that you have unconscious bias and how to deal with it. You are, like, for example, you will not accept any negative comments about certain people or a certain person because she is your bias. You will try your best to defend that person because you love that person no matter what. So you have the judgment that this person is good from the beginning, and any negative comment about this person is not acceptable. Is that is that what you mean, right? That is unconscious bias. Okay? So that is self-awareness. Why are you quick to judgment? Why are you quick to judge? Yeah. So like for example in a circle of friends, um, you have this favorite person in the circle of friends. Okay? Let's say in the name of Maria. You like Maria a lot. Any enemy of Maria is your enemy. Anyone who is against Maria is your enemy. So without properly knowing those people and the truth why, yeah, so because Maria is your favorite person, if they said something that may be based on truth or maybe a lie, you would immediately know Maria is my favorite. I love Maria. Whatever you say is not valid. Whatever you say about her is not valid. It's not acceptable. So that is kind of self-awareness. So as for me, I'm the kind of person, because I'm always a victim of gossiping and I'm always a victim of character assassination and lies. I don't want to do it to others. So, Artist Studio 2021, it's time to develop. It's time to, thanks for this awareness. You have to be thankful because you are aware that you have this uh, unbiased, what is that again? Unconscious bias. Yeah. So you have this unconscious bias. You are aware. Now it's time for us to how to control it, how to take it positively. Like for example, I used to give this as an example all the time. I am person A, this is person B, and this is person C. I always give this an example. I am person A, person B, person C. Okay. Person B came to me and said something about person C. Both of them are my friends. Okay. Person B came to me, told me that, oh, sir, say, I don't like this lady. She's so rude. She's not nice. I hate her. I hate her. Da, da, da. I will listen to person B, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to hate person C because she hates person C. Okay, they are both my friends. Okay, but I will not tell person C what exactly person B told me. So I will be civil to both of them. They are both my friends. I don't have bias. They are both my friends. I will listen. If person C will try to share also, I will listen to her also. But my knowledge about each of them is based on me, not on what person B told me or not of what person C told me. I want to judge the person exactly how they treat me, how they are to me, not how the people, other people are telling them about, like telling me about them. So I think this is one thing that we need also because this could also, this could also stop having more conflicts, more wars between friends, more wars between, groups that we like. Like for example, in social media, now there are so many P-pop groups, K-pop groups, that we are supporting, artists that we are supporting. Fan wars are very rampant on social media. They support this group by hook or by crook. They will fight for them. That's why they're always fan war, and it all always start with one single person. Okay, with one single person. If one single person will also change and take it positively, how to deal with this by an unconscious bias, then how peaceful the world will be. Um, okay. So Artist Studio 2021, I am not sure if I'm not because again I'm not into this. Like these are all just based on if I'm saying something, if I am giving you incorrect example or if I'm giving you uh, uh, wrong, like for example, wrong understanding of what you are trying to tell me, please let me know. Okay, please let me know. I'm always willing to be corrected. Okay, Ravindra. Hello, Ravindra. Okay. Guys, if you are new here, feel free to follow and what is this? Like and share this live. Okay. So we are answering questions right away, like because I have this memory gap. I don't want to miss those questions. So, okay, is there any more additional question from Studio? What is that name? Artist Studio 2021. Are you an artist? Okay, so let's proceed with our self awareness discussion. I think that's an example of self awareness. You are aware that you have unconscious bias, and we need to um, know also how to control it. We need to know what are the ways that we can improve ourselves and do not have this unconscious bias. Okay, it always happened, um, and if you are this person who is a victim of this unconscious bias, you need to understand also that we cannot change people, the way they think, the way they judge us, the way they look at us. These are the things that I have learned the hard way. The hard way. For example, okay, you against a mother. Okay. Do you think their children will support you or they will support their mother, even if you are the one who is right? Obviously, they will support their mother. They will be on their mother's side because they are their mother. They are their bias. Okay. So that's just an example. Even if you are telling the truth, they will not listen to you. They will not listen to you. They will listen to their mother. Yeah. Or, like, for example, you are just random friends. Obviously, they will listen to their closest friend. So these are the things that you cannot control. So we need to identify things also that we can control and we cannot control. Okay, so that's self-awareness. That's another example of self-awareness. We are aware that there are people, or that we have this condition of, unconscious bias. We have this condition that, we tend to have favoritism. Yeah. So I think we need to, uh, like the example that I have shared, person B, person C. We need to judge the person according to how they treat us. We need to judge the person how they are to us. Because some people are bad to others, but they are good to us. Why? Because of some triggering factors. Some triggering factors. Maybe they got angry to that person because they have been triggered at some point. But to me, they are good. So let's, uh, as for me, as for me, it's up to you if you will apply this too. Let's try to judge people or the person according to how they are treating us. Okay. So because it depends. It depends really. So let's avoid this unconscious bias. Now that you are aware that you have this unconscious bias, you will have to understand yourself. You will have to control yourself, your emotion. How do you react? Instead of reacting right away, you will learn how to respond gently, with a gentle, in a gentle way. Yeah. Hi, Rock. Welcome. Good morning to you. Okay, let's proceed with our self-awareness discussion. If you have any more follow-up question, Studio 2021, Artist Studio 2021, feel free. Okay. And what is self-awareness? Okay. We said that it's recognition. Do you have any belief or habit? Are you questioning now, and why? Now, belief or habit? So far, I don't have. Maybe later. I will DM you if I have one. The question: do you have any belief or habit? Are you questioning now, and why? For now, I don't have. Or maybe I have, but it's just not active right now. So once I came, like, I realized that I have one. Maybe I will note it down. Okay, I will note it down, and I'll try to discuss it late, l- maybe tomorrow. But that is a good question, yeah. So let me try writing it so that I will have to think about it. Okay. How about you? Do you have belief or habit that you are questioning now, and why? So I will. This is from artist. So I will write your question. Okay, artist studio. Are you an artist? Where are you from, artist studio? Sorry, I just asked you now. Artist studio 2021. Where are you from? And are you an artist? So hopefully you will answer me these two questions. If not, it's okay. I totally understand and respect. Do you have any belief? Because I have this habit that I know, but I'm not questioning. But I know it's affecting my productivity. I am aware that it is. I am not questioning it. Like for example, I used to, like for example, during the day I have this thing I need to do. I need to do morning live. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do this. At the end of the day, I haven't done some of them because I spend so much time on TikTok. I spend so much time on watching TV. I am aware that I have this bad habit that is stopping me from being productive, that is causing me procrastination. So I am aware. I am not questioning it, but I am because I am aware. Okay. Sometimes I need really to push myself hard. Get up. You need to wash the laundry. You need to wash the dishes. You need to wash the. You need to cook. You need to read. You need to write. So I need to push myself harder. Okay. So I'm not questioning it because I'm aware of it. It's a bad habit. Currently in Dubai. Okay, but what is your nationality? Artist in artist studio. Hi, Luca. Welcome back, Luca. How are you? Okay. Belief. My belief is always guided with this the two greatest commandment: love God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul, with all your strength, and love your neighbor as you love yourself. And as I follow this, I know that I will not I will not get lost. I will not go wrong. Except that if I disobey this two greatest commandment, then I am in danger. I am video and photographer from Nepal. Ah, okay. So you have a talent. So your purpose is your purpose, your passion is more on photography and video editing. Mm, that's nice. That's nice. And hopefully you are, you are uh, getting income out of it. So that is your passion. So you know your likes, you know your passion, you know what you love to do, and that is video and photographer. Or maybe this is just your job. Is it your passion, or is it just a career? Because there's a difference between career and a passion. you know Sometimes our passion is being uh, now used as profession. So is this your career, or is this your passion? Yeah, like, it's not only your career, it's not only your profession, it's something that you really like to do. Okay. So is video editing and photography is your really like your ultimate passion? Okay. What is self-awareness? So self-awareness is observing our thoughts, our emotions, our reactions, and how to deal with them. Okay. And they said that self-awareness is the foundation of emotional intelligence. What is this? Emotional intelligence. Okay. When you are aware about your emotion, okay, when you are aware about your emotion, that, oh, I am angry today, I'm sad today, I am offended. Okay. Or, when you are aware, that's the foundation of emotional intelligence. How high is your emotional intelligence? Are you the person who easily get angry, or is easily get triggered, easily get mad, easily get frustrated? Are you this kind of person? Okay. Hi, KFC. I think KFC is Fukton, if I'm not mistaken. KFC is Fukton, right? Okay. So if you are emotionally aware, or if you have this emotional intelligence, if you are intelligent emotionally, how to tell this? You will learn how to respond instead of reacting. Yeah. Like for example, I will give you a good example. In the office, there is one person who accused me of like, he was so mad. what happened was the social media accounts, the social media pages got what is this deleted by Meta. Okay, obviously the the manager got mad at me. They shouted at me. They but the worst part is they accused me of deleting, or I was the one who made the mistake, or I was the one who like made the what is this I sabotage the social media pages of the company. So this that was a clear accusation that I'm trying to explain to them that it's Meta who disabled the account. It's not me. Like there are some violations. So they told me that maybe that is because of your mistake. Maybe you sabotage us. Maybe you blah 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 blah. And I didn't respond to that messages. I let the time pass, like 1 after 2 hours. I didn't reacted immediately. I was I felt bad. I was accused like wrongfully. So I said, people are trying to tell me, reply, reply, reply. Tell that person that you didn't do it. You did not do it. Tell that person. Tell that just slap that person. Blah 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 blah. You know what? I did not do it. So when you are emotionally intelligent, you are managing your emotion. That the moment you receive that message, you will feel angry. Okay, you will feel bad too. He was angry. If I will react in an anger mood, what will happen? What will happen? So I did not. I let it pass for 2 hours, and then when everyone is calm, then I try to respond, try to explain myself. Okay, because if I will react immediately when the temper is high, when the emotion is boiling, like hot boiling, what will happen? It will just, throw words, hates, more accusations, cursing, something like that. So I have learned and have managed. And every time there are people who it triggers me, I learn to silence myself. It's funny because I want to be singer and songwriter, but now I am doing video and photography, and I love it. But are you still doing singing? Are you still singing and writing songs? You just keep doing what you really love. Like, for example, if you really like singing, sing. Stop, don't stop doing it. Even if you are doing photography and video editing, don't stop singing, because singing is your talent. Songwriting is your talent. Maybe you are busy, but please find time to do what you really love to do, and that is singing and songwriting. Okay, maybe you are also playing instruments. Okay, so don't stop doing the things that you love. Okay, now that you are aware that what triggers you, what makes you feel angry, what makes you feel bad, what makes you feel um, annoyed, now we have to identify deeper why. Okay, why are we uh, why are we get easily annoyed to a specific person? Why are we get easily annoyed in a certain situation? Okay, why? Maybe there are past wounds, past conflicts, or maybe you have current or past conflicts with the person. You have past wounds, you have past traumas, you have insecurity. Hamza, hi, good morning. Insecurity also can, you have to be aware that insecurity is just a triggering factor why we feel bad at times. We tend to compare ourselves to others, and we feel insecure that we don't have what they don't wait we don't have what they have, so we feel insecure. Okay, false beliefs, that I think that false beliefs can also like the unconscious bias. Okay, because we have false belief about a certain person. We don't give them a chance to, we are not giving ourselves a chance to know them better. So we have this false belief that this person is like this because someone told us that this person is bad. Yeah. So what else? Like for example, my what the one thing that I gave earlier, no, when someone didn't appreciate the food that I cook, the things that I prepared, I put effort on it. So there is an unmet needs. So I think that's also a triggering factor why we felt angry. So once we are aware that we have these emotions, once we are aware, we are emotionally intelligent and identify the emotional triggers, why we feel angry, why we feel bad, why we feel annoyed, why we feel, upset. Okay, at least we know how to control them. We know now how to control them. Okay, if you have any more questions, feel free to question. Dreams, hi, thank you for following. Okay, so dreams, yes, beautiful, hi. Why self-awareness is important? Why self-awareness is important? Why do we need to be aware of our emotion? Because if we are not aware of our emotion, like why we are angry, and we reacted to it, we do not know how to control it, we do not know what is the triggering factor, we will always have enemy. We will always have enemy. Okay, we will always have someone in conflict with. Sometimes we hate ourselves even more. Are you have you experienced this, that every time you are losing, every time you are fighting with someone, it ended up hating yourself more? Have you have you experienced that? Have you experienced that? Okay, like because someone hated you, you are in conflict with your friend or with your family members, with your parents or with your siblings. Instead instead of resolving the conflict, you are hating yourself also. Yeah, you are hating yourself also. Why? Because you are allowing them to treat you like that. You are allowing them to treat you like that. Yes, I have, when I fight with family members, but others not so. So you are hating yourself. And the worst part is you tried to hurt yourself. I was there. I was there at the specific point. It came to a point that it is better for me to hurt myself than others hurting me. It came to a point that, it's more painful if someone is hurting you emotionally. They are stabbing your heart deeply. So when I was in college, I told myself that it's better to hurt myself than others hurting me. But I changed. I changed it. Don't worry. I changed it. I changed for the better because it's not good. I'm aware there was trauma, there was past wounds that causes the hate, the self hate, you know, because of that person. And I came to realize that I can control myself, but I cannot control them. I can change myself, but I cannot change them. They will change when the time is right. They will change if they have realized that what they are doing is wrong. But I can control myself. I can change myself. Okay. So that's why I'm here, my dear viewers and followers, because to tell you not to do the same mistake. Yeah. So what did you do? How about you, artist studio? What did you do? If you are feeling hurt, if you are feeling pain, and you try to, you are hating yourself even. If I ever had a fight with others, I just cut person off from my life. Are you not giving them chances? Are you not giving them second, third, fourth chances that maybe they will change, maybe they will, you know. Thanks Cindy for following po. Maraming salamat. Okay. Today I haven't introduced myself, na? For those who are new here, my name is Circe. I'm from the Philippines. Nobody is asking, are you Chinese? Are you Indonesian? That's why I forgot to introduce myself. So what did you do, artist studio? Ah, you are cutting the person off. So are you not giving them chances? Okay. Are you not forgiving them? It is stated, forgive others 70 times 7. Forgiveness will set us free. Forgiveness will set us free, not cutting them off. I learned. Last time also, I have this question: out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. Maybe that is the reason why you said cut the person off. So if you are not seeing them, if you are not feeling them around you, you you feel at peace. And that's true. That's true. But before doing that, make it sure that you have forgiveness. Forgive the person hurt you and forgive yourself. Okay? That's two factor. Two forgiveness you need to do. Forgive the person who have hurt you and forgive yourself. Because as I've said, there will always be um, a self hate after other people hate you, cause you pain, cause you, like, you know, wounded you. There will always be like a self. You will question myself why I am allowing this person to hurt me. Do I deserve this? Do I deserve to be hurt? Do I deserve to be lied to? Do I deserve to be, you know, stabbed many times? So that question is instilling, or that question is you are asking to yourself. So more than the hate that they have given you, you are hating yourself for allowing them. You have given them the permission to do it. So before cutting them off, if you want to cut them off, it's okay. But make sure you have done forgiveness. Forgive them and forgive yourself. Dr. Camilla, and forgive. Yes, see, Dr. Camilla also is telling the same. I just don't think about it and move on with my life. Am I selfish? Make sure you have forgiveness. You are not selfish. I am doing that now. Those people that caused me past wounds, traumas, lied a lot of times. I tried not to contact them. I tried not to communicate with them. If they will communicate with me, I will be civil, I will be professional, I will be casual, because that's who I am. Okay? If they will try to talk to me, to call me, to speak with me, I am okay with it. I will not avoid them. I will respond to them. I will reply to them if they will message me. But if not, I am trying to control myself not to be the first one. Okay? Because it's self respect. It's not selfish, it's self respect. You respect yourself so much that you don't want to be in the position of being hurt again. Okay? But again, make sure you have forgiveness. Because when you do forgiveness, it's lighter. It's lighter, believe me. If you don't have the forgiveness, every time you are seeing this person, even the name only, like it's appear on your social media feed, only the name of this person only will trigger you. Believe me. Like for example, you block them, you cut them off. And then one day they just appeared randomly on your feed, and seeing their name will trigger you. It will, like it will bring back the pain, the wounds. But if you have forgiveness, no matter how you are saying the name on your feed, no matter how you are seeing the photos everywhere, no matter how you're hearing the names, it's nothing. It will never affect you. Believe me. Artist said she is selfish. That something have to be corrected as a way to the happiness. Yes, it's not selfishness. You have to self-respect. Okay, self-respect. Okay, it's not being selfish. I think it's you got the question uh, in a different way, but because he asked actually, am I selfish? So the answer is no. You are not selfish. You just have self-respect. Okay, you respect yourself much that you don't want to be in the same position again. Okay, but again, reminder: um, forgiveness will help. It will lighten the mood. It will lighten your feeling. You will be at peace. Okay, believe me. I have given you the example. Even if you heard the name, even if you see the photos, even if you see the names on your social media feed, it will it will no longer affect you. Okay, be the first one to contact is removing the ego, and that is freedom. But sometimes, Dr. Camellia, um, in my case, for many times, sometimes it's just not working. You know, if you do that all the time, and again they will do the same thing again and again to you. You have to have self-respect too. You have to have self-respect too. If you haven't encountered a person who is so difficult to deal with, it's easy to say that be the first one. I've tried many times, a lot of times, and it's just going back to the past one. It's just bringing back the pain. But if, for example, li- like for example, I message all the time, like, and they will not reply to me for months. Do I still need to say, how are you? If the last message 2 months, 3 months ago is my message, do I still need to say, how are you? No. But if they will reply to me after 5 months, maybe, I will still reply, I'm okay. Okay. So it depends on the situation, really. It depends on the situation. Okay. Even the ego and be free soul. What are the causes of unhappiness? Uncontentment. It is okay, it's not working, but we elevated ourselves to higher spirit. Yes, agree with you. It depends on the situation. Like for example, there's this one person in my life that I have sent a message 3 months ago and haven't opened it, like 2 months ago, and haven't opened it for a long time. And then they will spread a lie that Cersei is not the one uh, initiating, and that's a total lie. When I am able and capable, I will call, I will message. But it is them who is not responding. They will respond after 3 months, after 2 months, after 4 months. And then I will assess myself also if I will respond to that reply. And then I will be casually, like professionally, civilly, because I am a good person. Sometimes it's kind of conceited way of saying that I don't need to be affected by this one because I am good. Yeah. So hopefully you understand me, Dr. Camelia, with my example. You know, if like for example, if I have someone who is in conflict with, even if I am not the one at fault, believe me, I will be the one who will say sorry first, because I don't normally uh, I can't sleep at night with someone. That is why when someone is not responding to me, when someone is spreading lies about me, it affected me mentally so much. Why this person is like this to me? Why this person is spreading lies about me? You know, it affected me so much that I even told my friends that it's affecting me mentally, that I couldn't sleep because of what they are doing to me. But believe me, if they are if they will speak to me, if they will message me, if they will call me, I will still answer them as if I do not know anything. Okay, hope you understand me, Dr. Camelia. And maybe we can have a different discussion about this, because this is triggering factors why we are paralyzed, why we are feeling empty, why we are feeling unhappy. Okay, so someone asked about unhappiness. Someone asked about unhappiness, lack of meaning. Why? Okay, money. What are the causes of unhappiness? There are lots of factors why we feel so unhappy. And help others, same as Cersei is doing now, helping strangers. Okay, there are so many factors that we feel unhappy. The number one factor that we feel unhappy, let's go back to day one. The number one factor, believe it or not, the one factor that people are unhappy, start with day one: gratefulness. People are feeling unhappy because they are not grateful enough for what they have. But if you start practicing gratitude, looking at the things that you have, you will feel happy. Believe me. Now I do not have work. Now I have so many financial issues. Now I have a lot of problems to handle. I need to solve. But I am happy. I am happy. Because God taught me, Cersei, focus on what you have. Be happy on what you have. Focus on the things that you can control. Okay, and start from there. If you have only old phone and a laptop, start from there. Otherwise, I will say, tell to God, Lord, I need iPhone 16, I need iPhone 17, I need Apple MacBook, Lord God, so I can have a better quality of the video, so I can have a better quality. Some of the my audience commented, "Oh, why your video are too blurry?" I told them, "Please don't look at my face. Listen to my message. Listen to my message. Don't look at my face. I'm not that beautiful. Don't look at my face. Listen to my message. Focus on the message that I'm giving you." Okay? That's the funny part, Dr. Camelia. Cersei, you are happy because you are not materialistic. To tell you, Dr. Camilla, there are people, one or two, who said, I am a materialistic person. The number one lie I received in my life. And they spreaded that lie for years. They said I do not want to help because I wanted to buy a good phone. They said I do not want to give money and help because I wanted to buy material things for myself, which I haven't done. I can't buy even my own personal things. They are blind in darkness. They didn't lie. They are blind in darkness. Really, as long as I can use the thing, even if I have money, if now that I don't have money, I have reason not to buy. But if even if I have money, if I can still use my bag, if I can still use my clothes, if I can still use the phone, I will use it. Being materialistic is what it depends. It depends. If it is too much, then it's bad. If it is if it's material things that satisfies your, like, say, I deserve this thing, like I want to drink Starbucks once a month to satisfy my cravings. Let's say, for example, I want to buy new bag because I receive an increment, I receive promotion, then that's a gift for yourself. Okay, you worked hard for it. Okay, but what is too much is bad. Okay, like for example, those nepo babies that we call in the Philippines, they are living lavishly with the money that came from the corruption. So that is bad. If you know that the money that you have used to buy those material things are from good ways, you deserve that. But if they are from the bad source, bad ways, then that is too much. Okay, so it depends. It depends. Okay? Things can't make us happy. If we focus on things, we get in depression. But nowadays it changed, actually. It changed because they said money can make us happy. But the truth is, it it indeed make us happy. But it's temporary. It indeed makes us happy. Like for example, you are craving for a steak, perfectly done, or like perfectly cooked steak, which is too expensive. Let's say in a five-star hotel or in a five-star restaurant, you are craving for it. If you don't have money, if you don't have budget, then obviously you can have it. But if you have the means, you go to that restaurant, to that five-star restaurant, eat that steak, and it is giving you satisfying feeling that, oh, I love this. And you have that happiness. First thing, it's your hard work. Second thing, is you deserve it. So it's kind of giving you that happiness, satisfaction. Okay, but there are people who are, using others people money. Okay, out of corruption, out of bribery, out of, bad way, a bad source. Then if they are feeling happy, it's temporary. It's temporary because one day it will come back to them. Okay, so I think it depends. Yeah, but I like my camera and computer that helps me with my job. Am I materialistic? If it is useful to your work, to your passion, to your job, then it is not. But as long as you are working for it, it's coming from your hard work. There's nothing wrong with it. Of course, no, that's a work tool. Your photos make people admire beauty. Yes. Materialistic is brands, or we have mobile, but we buy the latest one just to show. Yeah. If it depends also on the intention. It depends on so and the intention. So this is something self-awareness also, because this is also another example of self-awareness, that we need to be aware that are we buying things for a good intention, or are we buying things just to show off that that I am that I am uh, that I am what is this that I am good enough. So it depends on the intention as well. It depends on the intention. Yeah. So this is another example of self-awareness. If you watch the series Tangerine, what is this? The Korean series Tangerine. Tangerine. What is that? The Korean series about Tangerine. Um, when Life Gives You Tangerine. Have you watched the Korean series When Life Gives You Tangerine? Dr. Camelia, do you know the this Korean series When Life Gives You Tangerine? Sometimes I do want new camera because it's have all this new function easier to work and little bit show off in show business. At least you are aware. Okay, this series When Life Gives You Tangerine, it talks about it's a good series, by the way. You can watch it. When Life Gives You Tangerine. Okay, When Life Gives You Tangerine. This is a Korean series, one of the best series that I have watched. Um, they they grow up in a poor family. The husband is like in the middle class. The female or the wife is from the poor family, and then they come there. They have their children as well. Allow me to drink my water first. And and in that series, the child the daughter wants to buy new things, more shoes, more things. And the mother is telling, why are you buying more shoes? Because when I was a kid I can't buy this, but now that I am working I can buy. So this is self-awareness also, out of the unmet needs. And I have a friend like that. I have a friend who is like that. She said, when I was a kid, I wanted to buy these things, but I can't because we are poor. Sorry. When I was a kid, I want to buy these things. I want to have this thing, but I can't because we are poor. Now that I'm working hard. I think it's not bad if I will buy it for myself because my parents can buy it for me. So I think this is reasonable enough. Reasonable enough. But again, it depends on the intention. It depends on the intention. Because if it is to satisfy yourself because you deserve it, then it's good. But if it's just to show off and flaunt to others, to your friends, that, oh, I'm this, I have that. So, Midun. Hi, Midun. Artist studio, no? Does that count as materialistic? I am confused. Sorry. No. If it is useful to your work, if it is useful to your job, it's not, because you need it. You need it. Okay. So there's nothing wrong if you buy new things, if you buy because it's useful for your job, and that's not materialistic. Okay. Materialistic is something that you don't actually need it, but you just buy it for flaunting, for showing off. Okay, that's it. And it's not also materialistic if you just wanted to satisfy your needs. Hi, Artie. Good morning to you. Oh, thank you. I know that you are awake when every time I have this joint fine club on me because you are the only one sharing this gift. Thank you so much. What about collectors? Are they materialistic? Again, okay, because they have this. I have one friend who is collecting. I am collecting cars like this, but they are the cheapest one only. Amount they are from 15 dirhams to 50 dirhams. The most expensive car that I have is around 250 dirhams only. Okay, so if you are collecting things out of your likes or out of your passion, and you are not buying it, like say for example this month I will buy one, next month I will buy one, or the next month I will buy one, so you are not buying like uh, uh but if you have the money, why not? Gen Z mindset. Gen Z mindset. If you have the money, the means, and the source of your money is from good, why not? I have nothing against it. I have nothing against it. I have not against it. Again, you have to consider the source. Are they coming from the negative or positive source? Number two, intention. What is the intention? Is this for collecting because you like them, or it's just for showing? So consider these two things. Okay, the source, like where are you getting the money to buy it, and then the intention. Okay, if you are still asking so many things about this materialism thing, ask yourself the source of the money to buy these things, to buy these material things, and the intention. If the intention is just for collection and not to show off, not to flaunt, not to boast about it, then it's good. I have nothing against it. Believe me, my dream car is same, but 250,000. But genuine passion to the thing is not materialistic. Yes. Wow. I wish the car I wanted would cost 250 dirham. Before when I'm still working, I used to collect vintage cars and Beetle cars. Okay. Some of them gone already. I have given to my friends already. Some of them I'm still keeping. Okay. Just like this. This is my favorite. Okay. This is my favorite. And this one is my second favorite. I saw this, the actual of this one I saw in here in Abu Dhabi. Same color, same. Oh, everything is the same. At in front of Jollibee Hamdan, I saw the exact same like this. So, I'm putting this beside me or in front of me because I just to give me a little inspiration. Okay, that one day maybe I will have them one day when I can. Okay, so artist studio 2021. Okay, if you are still asking about these things, okay, check for the source. If the source is positive or negative, meaning to say, sorry, you work hard for it, it's a gift, like the source, because some people, especially those government officials, sorry I keep using them because it's very famous in the Philippines, it's very trending in the Philippines, those nepo babies, they are using the parents are members of the Congress, members of the contractors in the DPWH, and they have been given millions of budgets for their lavishness to show off, and that's totally wrong. Okay, Now, the second question is the intention. Am I collecting this to satisfy my, to give me happiness, to satisfy my cravings, to feel happy, am I buying this to send gift to my parents or to my family? So it depends on the intention. Okay, if the intention is to just, hey, I have Rolex, dude, how are you? I have Rolex, dude, I have a Rolex. You're flaunting it. Then that's bad. That's materialism. Okay. Before, I used to ask myself, why these people have, imagine, one contractor in the Philippines owns 40 cars, luxury cars, including Rolls Royce. Imagine. That's lavishness. Okay? Sorry, I'm using this as an example here. But that's how we are identifying materialism versus not materialism. Okay. So still this is an example of self-awareness. Okay. We are aware of the things that we need. We are aware that we have these cravings, we have this uh kleptomania. 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 Some people are klepto, they tend to steal things. They are like a thief because they want to satisfy their one thing, to have that particular thing. That's also self-awareness. Are you aware that you are a klepto? Okay, are you aware that you are a klepto? What is the triggering factor why you are committing this crime? This is a crime. Kleptomania is a crime for me. Why are you committing this crime? Because you have that wants, that needs, that I want this thing. Okay, and how to control it. You know exactly that this is bad. How to control it. Okay, if you have this self-awareness in you, that you are angry, that you are sad, that you are mad, that you are stealing, that you are materialistic, that you have this, you are aware what is happening inside you, in your head, in your heart, in your soul. What is happening? You need to be aware, because if you are not aware, then you are crazy. You can no longer control yourself. Then you can call yourself crazy. Believe me, if you are not aware of what is happening inside you, in your head, in your heart, believe me, you are crazy. You have no control already of what is going on with you. I've been there. Anything that I am sharing with you guys, anything that I am telling you here, guys, are based on my experiences. If you don't practice self awareness, why I'm angry, what is the triggering factor, how to control it, then you are crazy. You need to be admitted. So while you still have the self awareness, practice it. That's why this is our day 7 challenge. Today, you need to practice 7 things. Today is Sunday. Happy and blessed Sunday, everyone. You need to be grateful. You need to be gentle to yourself. You need to practice honesty. You need to practice integrity. You need to be humble. You need to be willing to learn the new things for growth, for correction, and today, self awareness. That completes our week 1. Week 1. Anyways, I'm planning to create a group. Now I have reason to create a group. For those who are members of the fan club or maybe subscribers, I will be creating a group where I will be sharing day 1, starting day 1. So you can you can go to my YouTube channel and watch the replay from day 1, starting September 1. And I will try also to create this group on TikTok. Now I have reason to because last time I'm planning, RD, if you are still here, I'm planning to create a group with those consistent followers and viewers. But I said I don't have the reason, or I don't have the name for the group. But now I think I have. I think I needed to create a group, and I will be sharing daily, starting from day 1 again, just a refresh. like just to refresh ourselves about what we have that discussed on day one until day seven. Okay, so it seems like we are starting again 30-day challenge because they are, maybe you are new here. Yeah, hi upgrade, welcome back. Roberto, you are here. Roberto, today is exactly what you have asked me yesterday, self-awareness. Yesterday you asked me about uh, how to control my anger. This is self-awareness. You are aware that you are angry. Yeah, you are aware that you are angry. And now you have, I told you yesterday, you need to identify the triggering factor, why you are being mad, why are you feeling angry. Okay, and then the number three is manage to control. You have to manage to control. Choose only what you can control, and never mind of those things that you cannot control. Yeah, choose your stress. This thing, choose your stress, choose your battle. Okay, I send request for what? For guest. It's okay, no problem. Sometimes self-awareness can be cursed. I don't think so, because that's emotional intelligence. How, like, it can be a course in what form, in what way? Enlighten me, please. Okay, please comment why you said that self-awareness is a course. Okay, and I will be back. Okay, from there start judging. Too much awareness can lead to depression. No. If you do not know how to control it, yes. Yeah, it's true. I support it. Knowledge make us overthink sometimes, and as well the circle of friends is reduced. That's why when you grow up, as you grow older, you focus on quality over quantity. And that's normal that it will reduce. Sometimes people start to think that you're crazy for the things you talk about. Can be if we let it, but if we educate ourselves, we will not be drawn to the dark. From there, start judging. Okay. I think you are self-awareness in a way. You are getting you have a different self. I think you are upgrade. You are new here, and you are not here when we discuss about so many things earlier. Self-awareness is focusing on yourself, how it will uh, if you do not know how to control it. That's why we need to be aware. of what is the triggering factor, why we are why we are angry, why we need these things, why we feel upset, and we need to control it. Instead of reacting, we need to respond to it. Okay, let's deal it one by one. Self-proclaimed life coach, pero di makaintindi ng comments. Uy, VVV, you are still here. No, I'm just trying to assess those comments. Okay? VVV, if you are not, ano po, you are, why are you still here? Hi, Shushu. Welcome back. Welcome back. VVV, you are my number one basher. Nice. Okay. Let's try to dig deeper. Okay. I am trying to understand each comment. VVV is trying here to say that I am a self-proclaimed coach. Would you agree, Artist Studio, what is this? Dr. Camilla and Upgrade, that I am considering myself as a self-proclaimed coach or life coach? Okay. So I'm trying to understand. Can be, let it be, educate ourselves, we will not be drawn to it. So Dr. Camilla also said it can be if we let it, but if we educate ourselves, we will not be drawn to it. Okay. So Shushu, yes, I remember you. I remember Shushu. They have think they are crazy, but who cares? Yeah. You need to, I agree also here when Dr. Camilla said they think we are crazy, but who cares? Yeah, who cares? Being hyper aware of your thoughts or flaws can lead to analysis paralysis where you second guess it. I think that is over if you are hyper aware. We are not into that hyper awareness. We are just simply aware of what is the triggering factor. This thing is another, psychological, matter, another level of psychological, which, like, for example, when you ask me about introvert, extrovert, ambivert thing, which I am not knowledgeable enough, I said, I'm not into it. And when you are talking about hyper awareness, it's higher level of psychological thing. There are people who are truly like that, but we normal people, we just need to be simply self-aware. What we are discussing is just simply aware. Simple things like why we felt angry. Like, for example, the example of Roberto yesterday. He said, I feel angry. How to control being angry? And I said, okay, what is the triggering factor? He said, I am organized person. I hate saying things that are unorganized. And then the third fact that the third thing that we need to do is how to control it. There are things other people we cannot control them. We can only control ourselves. If we are OCD, then we need to clean our side, our own bed, our own side that we can control. We cannot change them. We can change ourselves. Yeah. So we are just on the self awareness, uh, you know, simple, basic self awareness. Okay. I know this will lead to something exploitatory. That's why I'm here also informing your viewers. Oh, really? So what do you want to inform my viewers, VVV? Okay. You are amazing no matter what they say. You are my life coach. That thing is coming from my audience, not from me. Because I'm here to share my personal experience, and I am here also to learn because there are things that I cannot solve myself. Like, for example, when I am sharing my flaws, like last time when I am reading about self awareness, I remember one time that I cooked food and they didn't appreciate it. They didn't even taste it because they are rushing going to work. And I feel bad. I feel angry because I devoted time, I devoted effort. Why didn't? And that's self awareness. Why am I angry? They can eat that food after. Yeah, I can just put it in the refrigerator. I can heat it. I can warm it. Then they can eat it after coming back from work. So there is solution. There is in every conflict, in every negative emotion, there is solution. There is resolution. So that's thing. Just be you, don't listen to them. Y- They, I have listened to one podcast about silencing the demon in you and in others. Silencing the demon in you and in others. And that's also another factor to consider in self-awareness. We need to be aware how the enemy is using us and using others to trigger us. So thanks to that podcast, somehow I know how to handle these things. Okay. Dr. Camellia, lol, self-proclaimed life coach and a self-proclaimed doctor. It matches. Big words and ambiguous words won't make you sound smart. It's just psychology and mind conditioning. Wow. I think VVV is the one who is talking to himself. Let the person live life. Live their life as if you are smart. Guys, please do focus on the things that we can control. There are this kind of person who is just there to annoy us. Okay. So I'm learning from Dr. Camelia. I'm learning from Artist Studio, from Upgrade. You push us to think and be skilled of thinking is great no matter call it what life coach and leave them alone. Is my question bad? I didn't mean anything. No, 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 no. Studio, every question is valid. Meaning to say you want to learn. I'm also learning. When you said about hyper awareness, oh, is there something like hyper awareness? Wow, I'm learning. So it's always every question here is valid. Okay, every emotion here is valid. Even VVV, whatever you are thinking right now is valid because that's who you are. Okay. Plus, if you're not enjoying the live VVV, why you're here, guys? Please just focus on. Okay. As a bipolar person it's offensive. Lol, it's not as easy as that. That one day you will be okay. So you have bipolar. So it's about you. It's not about me or anyone here. Okay? Yeah, I know where this leads to. That's why she's doing this. I don't know what's going on in on your mind if you are he or she, I don't know. And I'm not sure. I think he is a Filipino also or a Filipino. I'm not sure because she or he spoke Tagalog earlier. And also, we don't want you to waste your time or her time because I'm here to criticize. Yeah, you are here to criticize. That's, Shushu, please, you know, we need to learn how to silence the demon. Like, okay? Because if it is us, we need to control ourselves. If it is others, we need to control them. Like, we cannot control them, let them. Okay? Let them say whatever they want to say. Okay? Let's continue with our discussion. But everything she says is true. You're here just to waste time. Dr. Camilla, yeah. Talking about faith, but refer as someone who is critical at you as the enemy? Yes. You need to identify yourself if you are being used by the enemy or not. Okay? You will always you will always find reason to criticize negatively, and that's who you are. Okay? Me, Dr. Camilla, or anyone who is here, we are trying to learn from each other, from our stories, from every question is valid. So I'm learning from studio art, uh, artist studio. I'm learning from you. I didn't know there's such thing as hyper awareness. That's why when someone is asking and I don't know the answer, I'm writing it because I need to learn also. Someone at the studio asks earlier, do you have any belief or habit are you questioning now and why? So I said, for now I don't have. So I have written it, I've wrote it, Okay, so I can think about it. Maybe I have, but for now, I can think of one particular answer. Okay, so we are learning. Hello, she said she's learning. So don't be rushy on someone. So let this guy be, please. I don't even understand why you're in here live and you're yapping about random things. Why don't you silence him, so we can continue our session? Lol. No, I don't block anyone. I don't block anyone as much as possible. I think he's still doing his purpose here. Is she licensed? Licensed for what? You need to hear her more than any of us. Who knows might help you. She don't work in a clinic to be DHA licensed. She just analyze. Can I join? Social? It's better not. Hyper awareness is just a fancy word for being attentive and empathetic. I think humility and VVV, I think he's all knowing. He tries, he or she, I don't know. You are trying to judge me because you think that you know better than me. And I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with that. Now I'm learning hyper awareness. Oh, Dr. Camelia, Start Studio, please note hyper awareness is just a fancy word for being attentive and empathetic. Now we are learning. Okay, so sure, it's fine. I'd insist you to leave this life because you're yapping too much. All knowing, lol, you're the one who is the epitome of that. I think he's drunk, or I'm not sure, because he was here actually earlier, like around maybe 5:30, when he said that the first comment I read from VVV is that, oh, you are a self-proclaimed life coach kuno. Okay, and then something like, it will not trigger me. We are discussing about self-awareness, and someone like you who is just trying to interrupt and just trying to uh, prove something, be it teach this, but he's ruining it. It's just red rage baiting. Just ignore him. Yeah, yeah. Let's just continue and ignore. Yeah, we are all learning. Some people are not happy, so they try to jeopardize nice session. That's why. That's exactly why he's here, because we are talking about self awareness. Okay. No, as much as possible, I will not block, because he is here for a reason. This guy or this lady, I don't know, they are here for a reason. Okay. So, no, I will not do that. And the very topic that we have right now is self awareness. For me, I said I have learned, like, for example, when we talk about willingness, I never thought that willingness will be part of character development. Yeah, that you are willing to be corrected, that you are willing to for growth, that you are willing to do this. Oh, I'm learning. And today also self-awareness. There is a reason behind why we are acting weird. There is a reason behind why we are angry. There is a reason behind why we are craving so much for material things. Why there is a reason why we are being rude. Why there is a reason why there are some bullies. Yeah. So I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot. So there's a reason why this person is here. Okay. If you think it's rage baiting, you are not self aware. The people you are preaching are not self aware, lol. They are easily triggered. So let's continue. Like, for example, if you are aware that there is someone who is like this in your life, please try to, you know, be aware and control yourself. Okay. I'm wondering what is going on with VVV. I'm getting more interested. Because there is a triggering factor why he he can just silence himself, he can just silence himself and just watch or leave, simply leave the live. But he was watching, he's here, and some factor triggered him a lot, that he is commenting this way. Okay, she knows how to control people. Yeah, that's daughter. Volumes. I feel that you're just jealous. People you are preaching on. Okay, just mute him or her. Why? Why would I be jealous of a person who is just facade and clearly fake? That's pure judgment, but it's okay. We can control only. Anyways, it's already 8 a.m. and I am about to end the live. Okay, just to summarize, we are talking about self-awareness here. It's 8:02. Supposedly I will be ending the live at 7:45 because I had started 5:45. So it's 2 hours daily live. Tomorrow I am inviting you again, VVV. If you are free, please come. Nobody, Dr. Chameleon, nobody knows us exactly as who we are. Okay, nobody. So even VVV, I do not know him. Okay, so I cannot judge him or her just now. That's the way what he is doing right now. I cannot judge him because there is some factors who triggered him why he is doing that or why she's doing that. I do not know. Okay, no, but I know this kind of person. Oh, really? You are just being tempted? Yes. No, I will not be. I have gone so many things in my life, so many forms of judgment, more than this. So this is just a tiny piece thing for me. Don't worry. Why are you judging me? Really? You don't judge me? It's clear judgment that you are. Anyways, everyone, so we are ending our week 1 character development challenge. Remember, my dear viewers, in our week 1 character development challenge, I, myself, I'm helping myself. And if you want to follow, you are free to follow. If you do not want, you are free to dislike this if you are if you don't like. Okay. So day 1, gratefulness. So today, on our day 7, we will practice gratefulness. Remember, focus on this, please. On our day 7, practice gratefulness. Let's be thankful to God for whatever gifts, whatever blessings that we are receiving for today. Okay. Gentleness. Let's be gentle to ourselves, please. We need to be gentle to ourselves. We need to choose ourselves and love ourselves more. That we are not affected by any negativity that is going on around us. Honesty, we need to be honest that if we are hurt, be honest to yourself. Okay, integrity, doing what is right, even if nobody approves it, nobody agrees to it, doing what is right, even if nobody supports it. Okay, day 5, humility. Let's be humble that I do not know a lot of things. I do not know, like I'm learning. Like the more you learn, the less you know. Okay. Then yesterday we talked about willingness to grow, willingness to be corrected, willingness to change. Okay. And today, self-awareness. Today I have learned a lot. I've learned a lot from Artist Studio, from Dr. Camelia, and that's self-awareness. So we need to know what is the triggering factor why we are angry, why we are craving for more, why we are becoming materialistic. We need to identify the triggering factor why we feel bad, and triggering factor why we get easily annoyed. Okay, and why we are responding in a negative way. So when we are aware about these things, we know how to control them, and at the same time we know how to deal with them. Okay. Still, you are in. You guys, you can have your own group chat, and you can discuss to yourself. Okay, or just the okay. Okay, I will try to end the live on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for, if you will be watching this replay later, welcome. My name is Thursday. So thank you for being here, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.